in there and get on in there, the dance machine. Good morning across the domain. And
welcome to Lotus. Good morning, y'all.
Lotus linking others to unify Shrine. Hey.
Y'all, today on the Lotus Show, we have somebody that a lot of people have been asking to talk to and get to know information on the patrol band. I know, right? Don't
I would say it's the braces. It's the braces.
It's the braces, y'all. The patrol band fund director, past potentate, Skyy out of Omar.
Sound like a Georgia thing. Baby.
Hey, he's gonna talk about them coins today. I'm ready to hear.
Hey, my name is Jerome, aka Lollipop, Alpha Root Temple number 145. Oasis of Columbus, Desert of Georgia. Root, baby. Root, yay.
Did y'all see that before I even start my intro? Did y'all see the lollipop? I'm just trying to, okay. Not a Courtney Gurley out of Mississippi Court, number 186. Oasis of Valdosta, Desert of Georgia. Georgia Strong.
You know, I pulled up the lollipop because I had a couple people ask me. They were like, when you first started this show and stuff, you used to have your lollipop all the time.
Oh, okay.
So I pulled it out to show that I still carry it. I may not eat them like I used to because I'm.
All right. So moving right along.
All right. So with that being said, today's sponsor for this here podcast is going to be for the All Things Imperial. That's going on next Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern. That's when you have the best group combo, the Lotus hosts, out here partnering up with the Deputy's Corner so we can tell y'all everything that's going on. If y'all have questions about what's going on at Imperial and stuff.
Yes.
That'll be your time.
Yes, y'all come and watch the show. Okay, we're going to tell y'all about what's going on with them other folks over there with Deputy's Corner.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, if y'all want us to broadcast anything you got going on, let us know and send it to our email at pr@aeaonms.org.
Get it. That's what I'm talking about. Word. All right. So right now, what we about to do, we about to get into. I want y'all to take and do us a solid. I want y'all to go there and go to YouTube. I want y'all to like.
Yes.
I want you all to comment. I want you all to, we want you to subscribe as well as share. Not only just share within your little smaller circle, spread it worldwide so people can see what we're doing over here in Shrine.
Yes. And don't forget to type in your temples, your courts, your oasis, your deserts, so we can shout y'all out, because that's our favorite part of the show, just to see who all checks in. And I mean, it's normally Georgia because, Georgia is the state to be in. But anyways, let us know you here, okay?
Let's do that rep. That's what I'm talking about. Rep. All right. So we have Tilda Smith, greeting from the Oasis of L.O.T.U.S. I don't like L.O.T.U.S, man. I hated it when I was stationed out there. Desert of Oklahoma, great information. Keep us updated. Well, you're doing a great job. Yeah, I was out there, L.O.T.U.S, Oklahoma, for stealing stuff.
Okay. Hey, classmate. Hey, Stephanie. Good morning from the illustrious commandress of Arabic Court, number 21. I said it wrong? Arabic Court, number 21, Chicago, Illinois. Hey, Stephanie.
Rose Powell, that's my ace right there. Good morning from the desert of DC.
Hey, how you doing? Good morning, team. IMR here, daughter Inger Collins, Mina Court, number 142, Middletown, Delaware. What's up?
Oh, that's my homegirl, Maggie.
That's my mama.
Huh?
Read it.
Oh, I thought you. Guten Morgen from Thieves Court, 191, Oasis of Nuremberg, Desert of Western Europe. Root, no Williams and my princess. I see girlies sending love from As Commander Freeman.
Oh, Lord. Do I have to read this?
It's on you.
Noble James Huntington. I hope I say the temple wrong. No, I was playing. I think Khadijah. He dies. I see. Look at, you know what? Number 16, Oasis Birmingham, Desert of Alabama. You know where they got them chairs, where they got them folding chairs.
Hey, and they got that hearse coming through the parade. Brittany Haslam, L. Hodge Court number 252.
Hey, that's the IC. She literally right across from me, right here, talking about good morning. Good morning from Pat Ponte, Andrew. What is wrong, my Andrew Harbison, Senior, Arabic Temple number 44, away from Chicago, Desert of New York. Good morning, y'all. And that was Rep Your Set. All right. Again, y'all, today on the Lotus Show, we will be chatting with no other than the man that knows how to pay you your coins. He gonna tell us more about it. But he is the director of the Band Patrol.
And it's none other than Noble Sean Skyy Walker, past potentate, Omar 21, Oasis of Savannah, Desert of Georgia, baby. What I tell you, that's a Georgia Strong show today. Show them guns, baby. Show them guns. What's up,
Strong, Georgia Strong. What's up? Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing today?
Hey, man, just peachy, man. Just peachy. You know, we're in the peach state. We're doing peachy. All right. So, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
We're glad to have you. Thank you for taking time out of your day in order to show some love and things. But hey, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got to where you are right now.
Well, past potentate out of Omar 21, Savannah, Georgia Strong, baby. You know, I got to do it. So you still been working out. I actually started out in the Mini Motor Patrol. In the temple, riding around on my big wheel, a little 3-wheeler. That's how it was my introduction to the Patrol Band Fund. And while I was in the Patrol Band Fund, at that time the director was Don Thompson, actually one of my classmates, awesome guy. You know, we talked, and I wanted to know more about how the Patrol Band Fund worked then as a participant in the Patrol Band Fund. So when the chance arose for me to join the Patrol Band Fund, he asked me if I wanted to become a member of his team. And I did. And he kind of took me under his wing and taught me how the things worked and what we actually did in the Patrol Band Fund, which was an entirely different perception of what I had of it as a participant. So then when he stepped down, he kind of gave me the nod to the Imperial Treasurer, Pierre Rutledge, shout out. And he asked me if I didn't mind taking over the Patrol Band Fund and help growing it, putting it in a new direction. They wanted to go in a new direction with the Patrol Band Fund, make it younger, grow the Patrol Band Fund and bring it into the new millennium. And I said, sure. And that's where I am today now.
Okay.
That's what's up.
So you started from the bottom, now we here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Had that queued up then.
Right. Spin around the street on a little 3.
I like that though. That speaks a lot. That speaks a lot that you started, you know, just with your temple and you blossom and now you're the director. So that's what's up. So how does the Band Patrol function, or what is its function?
So that's a pretty cool question. I'm glad you asked the question because a lot of people just think that we are just about the money. While that is a very important part of the Patrol Band Fund, that is the Imperial Treasurer side as well. The Patrol Band Fund actually has, as a unit, as a department, has a couple of functions. We provide a more or less like an oversight and compliance role. Compliance from the standpoint of the Imperial Council to the participating units and oversight within the participating units and how they function. It's really it's kind of a simple thing, and that's just one of our base functions as far as the competitions go, which everybody sees. We provide the impartiality into those competitions because we can't very well have a unit judging its own participants.
Right.
It's too easy for somebody to cry foul or whatever. So that's where we come in at. We do the tally and the score, not the judging, but the tally and the score to keep it impartial. And then there's the money portion that everybody knows, as far as the prizes, how to get your prize money, who to speak to if you don't get your prize money, and how that actually works. So those are the three baser functions for the Patrol Band Fund.
Well, listen, I know you are very serious when it comes down to them tallies and them scores. Because if y'all was at the youth session in New Orleans, Skyy was not playing. He was not playing. He wanted to go right.
People. It has to be done correctly.
Right.
Because the one thing you don't want is we're constantly trying to grow the unit, grow the Patrol Band Fund. So we want everything to be fair, number one, and above board, and be precise because there is money involved. Mm-hmm. So, it's not something that I take lightly,
Okay. Well, I witnessed it firsthand.
When they be walking with those suits on, looking all mean and hard and stuff like they fresh out the Marine Corps or something and stuff. But
no. It ain't.
But but seriously though, so I know that there's a process that you all do, but also there's a process when it comes to mileage. How does that mileage piece work?
So that is so simple. Another great question. That is so simple. So you have to excuse me if I can't give you the exact cent, but how it generally works is from your temple to the convention center, that mileage is the United States mileage number. It's between 40 and 60 cents a mile. And you just add that up. That's the mileage.
Is that for the year that we in or for the previous year?
That's for the year that you are in.
Okay.
So, like I said, it's between 40 and 60 cents. I can't give you the exact number, but that's how the mileage functions. So, for example, this year we'll be in New Orleans. So, naturally, somebody coming from, let's say, New York, going to have a large amount for mileage. Plata Temple being in New Orleans won't get mileage because that's where they are. So
that's 2 years.
Yeah, but they can't get that little 60 cents to get there from their house. Like they can't that 1.12.
No,
they can't get that.
No, because somebody gonna want it, but no.
I'm gonna say because they do have several different units within their temple. They got the bike unit, they got the motorcycle unit, the clown unit.
Yes.
So all those units gonna participate, and y'all just gonna say thank you for participating.
Yeah, thank you for participating because you're hosting. We're in your city.
I mean, that makes sense.
You're hosting. So yeah, no, it's just. But I mean, think about the times that we are in, let's say Tampa, and Hiram Temple, and they have a large amount. Shout out to Passport and Brewington. They have a lot of units, and I mean, it's just keeping it fair and above board for everybody.
Okay. So I have a pressing question.
Sure.
What is the process of claiming your money when you get to Imperial?
So for different units, and this is the same question this is a frequently asked question. How do you qualify for certain amounts of money or certain monies? So the best way to answer that is you need to reach out to the director of that particular department.
Okay.
Because there's different qualifications. Each department has a different set of rules, so to speak, on how to qualify for money. Like I can kind of speak for Mini Motor having been participating. in mini motor before. The mini motor, you could actually get per diem and not compete. So, but you still have a list of things that you have to do. Like sometimes, most importantly, the first thing is you have to submit a letter of intent. That's the most important thing. That starts the process going. That lets Imperial lets us know that you plan on participating. Okay. The next thing, there's generally a captain's meeting on Sunday. Your captains, and it's not just for captains, but the captains and the co-captains need to be at that meeting. That's where you formally sign in, let people know how many people you have. Then that goes from that to inspections. Usually mostly everybody, every unit has an inspection. Mostly every unit has an inspection. And then after the inspection, then there's the parade of stars, the competition, and the parade. So any one of those things, all of those things have to be done as far as competition is concerned.
Okay.
And any one thing can disqualify you from receiving money. So that's a kind of important thing, right? See, a lot of
people.
Right. So interesting enough, which this year, I had a phone call, and in general, hey, we didn't get paid. So
where's our coins?
But yes, we didn't get paid. So that starts that process where, okay, so now I have to get in touch with your director and make sure that A, you were there, B, that you participated in everything that you were supposed to participate in, and C, you were actually due money. So just because you were there and you participated, did you participate in everything?
Okay, that makes sense.
So, and like I said, that process is different within each unit. Each unit has its own set of rules. So if it's important to reach out to that director involving that particular unit.
Okay. So how do y'all judge the horses? I mean, listen, when I heard there was, I don't want to, I really don't know the proper name terms, but when I first became a daughter, that they be up there with nice outfits on
mounted patrol unit. That's the mounted patrol unit.
I was just like, well, first of all, I can't do that because I couldn't sit on no horse. I'm good. But how do you judge that?
So generally, and a shout out to their director, Dr. Harvey, Luana Harvey. Man, I love her to pieces, man. She's always on top of everything. The judging portion, I believe, and I can't be quoted on this. Their judging portion is actually done in stages.
Oh, okay.
So it's not only just the riding and your knowledge of the horse, but again, participation, what they're doing. And then we'll receive the scores. We will add them, tally them. We'll pass back to her who won. And that's that. They actually have a best dress category too, I believe.
Do they dress? So the dress, it's for the person and not the horse, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I will braid that tail in a heartbeat. Like,
wow, for real though.
I'm
just saying. Hey, I'm gonna braid the tail of the horse real quick. Put a little bow at the bottom.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
See, you mess around, and then somebody around New Orleans gonna have some weave on their head, and so that horse gonna be okay. All right. So anyway, Scott, hey, quick question and stuff to a little clarity in things of the situation. All right, as far as the letter of intent, when is the letter of intent due? What's the deadline for that to be in? And does it come to you, or does it go to Imperial, or what? And second question is, what disqualifies a unit from getting their per diem? Getting their per diem.
All right, so let me answer the letter of intent thing. Last year we started something. Last year we started something that was awesome. We did a universal letter of intent. It is actually on the Imperial website. It's easy to find. And that letter of intent covers everybody. You can always go and turn that letter of intent in. Now, when you submit the letter of intent, I get a copy and the director of the department gets a copy. So we keep those copies, and that lets us know who submitted letters. And again, that's where we start the process of building, let's say, the checklist for checks. Who's going to get paid? That's why that letter is so important. Because if we don't have a letter of intent for you, you can come, you can participate. Thank you for the exhibition. We do need that letter of intent. That starts the process.
So they can bring the letter of intent to Imperial and turn it in?
No, sir. Oh. That letter of intent, it generally needs to be turned in by June 15th.
Okay. Well, we OSIPI out.
Yes, you can't bring it because it's not an on-site deal. So by June 15th, that letter of intent needs to be turned in. Now, as far as what would disqualify a unit from participation or whatever, again, that will fall into what unit category you're in. What makes disqualify a unit bicycle group might not disqualify mini motor. So each director, that's why it's important to know who the director is, to reach out to the director to get the rules, the rule book, and you'll get all of that information that you need. And that will, again, help you in starting the process and creating your unit if you want to create a new unit.
Okay. All right. That's what's up. Hey, we're going to take a pause for the calls and stuff for a moment. So we're going to go do a rep your set. While we're doing it, not only just put your Temple Courts, Oasis, Deserts in the chat box, but put your questions in there as well. So right now we're about to take a pause for the calls and go to the rep your set, rep your temples. Let's go.
All right, Skyy, we need your help with these, so back right in.
Okay, who is that? Carla Brown. Good morning, daughter Brown. L. Hodge. Hey, it's Desert Strong. It's Desert Georgia Strong, baby. That's what's up.
Dr. Donald A. Biggs, honorary past potentate Donald Biggs, RZA, 130, Desert of Mississippi, Oasis of Jackson, Desert of Mississippi.
Hey, Carmen San Diego. What's up, Q? Out of the Oasis of Charlotte, Desert, North Carolina, and she is what?
Oh, girl, Q, what's happening, young lady? What's happening, young lady? Wade Chavez, Uda Temple, North Carolina. I visited there. Hey, great hospitality in Uda. Great hospitality.
Good morning, daughter Deanna Fields, First Lieutenant Zimbo, 130, Oasis of Milwaukee, Desert of Wisconsin.
And she's Team IMR. Good morning from the Desert of Georgia. What up, D?
You know who that is?
That's your boy.
You know who that is? I know who that is.
That's daughter Sherilyn Turner, honorary past commanders, Kaiser Court 117, Oasis of Miami, Desert of Florida. Why y'all be flipping it around? It's Oasis first.
Go ahead, Skyy.
Tisha Evans, good morning. Baghdad Court, Oasis of LaGrange, Desert of Georgia. Georgia strong. I'm gonna keep throwing them up there because they're huge. I've been working out.
And that was Rep Your Set. Alrighty, so I have another question.
Sure.
What idea do you have for temples and courts that are trying to plan a unit to compete for next year?
Hey, look. First thing is, again, once you figure out what you're going to do, whether it is mini motor, it's bicycles, whatever, find out who the director is and get the information that you're going to need, such as the criteria for the amount of people that you might need to have for competition, or if you can just get by with a few people for sake of training to start. But yeah, it's not hard. It's easy. As a matter of fact, we've tried to make that process as easy as possible because that was one of the things that I was tasked with doing, growing the Patrol Band Fund. So a lot of this stuff is put out there to be easy, to just so you can get on and get in there. Hey, look, I always say a certain portion of your registration money goes to the Patrol Band Fund. Come on in. Yes, that's how we get the prize money. Come on in. Don't you want to get some of your monies back?
And that part.
You're right. Come on in. This is showcasing our temples. This is showcasing your courts. This is showcasing your people. Come on out and support. There's no reason for it to not be bigger.
Okay, all right. So I hear that we have a question from the audience. And this here, collectively, how many units in the domain and average consistently compete in Imperial?
There's quite a few units that consistently compete. Quite a few. Offhand, I'm going to say there's a consistent 10 to 15 units that compete in mini motor. There's a consistent 5 to 6 that compete in bicycles. There's a consistent 7 to 8 in marching. It goes on and on and on. There's a consistent.
Our unit got the largest one that normally compete.
Yes. So it's a lot out there, but there's plenty of room for more. So just come on.
And that's just like even with the student aid affair and stuff.
Right.
There's money that they have just giving away, and then if only one team enters and stuff, it just like
they win that money.
Yeah, they're taking that money.
We have so many open, I don't want to say open slots, but there's so many different areas where people can jump in and compete, especially within mini motor. There's bicycles, there's 3 wheels, there's 2 wheels, there's club cars, there's all of this other thing. There's a lot. And in some of those categories, there's no one. The same with marching. A lot of people don't know that there's tuxedo, contemporary, safari, all of this other stuff that you can jump in there and do and just bring an extra outfit. Most temples and courts try to match during Imperial session. So if you're going to put the same clothes on and you're going to match, and this 10, 12 of y'all, sign up. I mean, just bring an extra shirt and pair of pants. Sign up.
So my next question is we going back to these horses. Y'all listen, because I got questions. Okay, so the temple and courts pay their own, they pay for it to
yes,
get there.
Yes. Well, no, so the horses are provided generally as for that particular city. That's where the horses come from. The horses are in that particular city.
Okay.
So we don't transport horses across country.
I was just wondering because I'm like, I heard it's gonna be, some horses coming.
There is.
You got jokes over here about Jerome about, they probably gonna be bald because some dogs gonna take their hair.
Well, if I'm not mistaken,
we don't even do that no more. And I don't even know if they did it back then. It's better hair now.
You sure? Doggone, they got the flea markets and stuff. Flea market is popping. No, the doggone all that stuff in the flea market ain't real. Now come on,
so when it comes down to bikes, mini cars, golf carts, and all those things, they have to transport it themselves.
Yes. So now those will be transported. Usually that temple already has something in place where transportation, and there's a lot of people out there, so it's pretty easy.
Okay. Don't be surprised if I come out there next year with a horse. How many people have to be in
you just said a while ago you don't know if you can ride a horse
by myself?
So now you can ride a horse. Now when you're early, you say you
I think it's cute. When I seen it, I'll be honest. Shout out to past commanders Misha Webb. I seen her and her outfit and it inspired me. But then when I seen what she was getting on or what they was talking about, I was like, ooh, wait a minute. Cute outfit, but they can hurt me. And, being bow-legged and pigeon-toed, everybody think that, oh, it'd be easy for you to sit. No, it hurts.
That's when you on a saddle. The saddle is comfortable.
No, it's not.
I tell you what you need to do.
I'm gonna give you a pony.
Go down the road, down to Bainbridge.
Okay.
Those guys down there in Amman, they are big about horse riding.
I know.
They have their own horses and horse farm, everything.
Well, I'm gonna get me a pony first. We're gonna start off small and go big.
Oh, you'll get your shell pony, huh?
Lord.
Start small and work your way.
Hey, listen, we started from the bottom. Like, I'm gonna start off small and work my way up because them things, they scare me, but they look so good. I mean, again, shout out to Past Commandress Webb. She inspired me. Like the outfit she had on, it was just it was amazing.
So we do have quite a few daughters in the desert of Georgia that does. I know Stokeland. They have one up there. Daughter Begley is real big on that right
now. Omar do too, right?
Huh? Nabar.
Omar too.
I think it might be somebody in Maysab. Georgia's very, very well represented in the Mounted Patrol.
All right, that tells y'all something. In the domain, we about to bring all the trophies and stuff back. Thank y'all for participating. But
like I said, Georgia strong. And matter of fact, if you think back, the last Deputy's Corner, who the host was on there?
Nabar.
Oh, they from Georgia too, right? They were from Georgia. Okay.
I mean, just saying.
But
okay. It's nice to know these things because I'll be honest with you. When I first became a daughter and it was like, oh, you can go and see this event, I was so lost. Because I just seen people walking around, people just standing there still. And I'm like, what is going on? I was like, yeah, I don't know much about that. But then I went again because of IMR. Shout out to IMR. And I seen it. And it was just amazing. It was amazing. It was like, oh, wow. Like when the temples came in, they was all booted up, had a nice little fits on with their flag. I was like, this is nice.
So one of the things that we're trying to do is we're trying to make it fun. We're trying to we want people to, the ultimate goal is for the patrol band fund to be almost like student aid in a way, where people want to come and see and represent for their courts and their temples that are participating. Again, this is for us. This is us. These are our nobles and daughters. By the way, a lot of the partners are nobles and daughters. And something new this year, I believe we will have actually daughters participating in Mini Motor Patrol as well.
Really?
Yes. So yes, see the main goal is to make it fun and to give the flowers to these units now, because as you can see, when you're mini motor, et cetera, so on and so forth, you might have an expense occurred in bringing your cars or bringing your bicycles or whatever, the clowns, all the makeup and all the hours that they got to go through to do things. So get out there and let these people know that you appreciate what the effort that they put in to provide this nice show. I'm really big on the Parade of Stars. I think it could be something special.
Yeah, those clowns be getting it. I see all that makeup and stuff.
It ain't cheap, I tell you.
Yeah,
that and stuff.
And the outfits.
So I have a question as well and stuff. So, another one unit that I just noticed that's kind of coming out is the golf unit as well, I think. But however, do the youth get the same type of per diem as the nobles and daughters?
So yes. So again, the per diem and so on is set up by registration, of course. People participating sign up, and they get the same caveat, the same thought put into that as it is with the nobles and daughters, because you'll have you might have, let's say, Mecca, and they're bringing their youth. Well, they're coming. They're traveling the same distance. So yeah, it's the same. It's the same process. The youth is actually pretty awesome. If you get a chance, definitely get a chance. Go and check the youth. Their their um, their conference and their competitions. Great. This was the inaugural year, and it was awesome.
It was. I really enjoyed myself. Them little girls was.
They was rocking, wasn't it? They was
They was
rocking, wasn't it?
hitting, and I was like, "Ooh, made me want to go back and get my little pom poms and tutu."
Okay. Okay. All right.
Why you hating on me, Jerome? I can wear that skirt again.
I'm not hating and stuff, but I'm just saying that we gonna come up with the next question and
It's all right.
I love you though.
You gonna see what I'm rocking at the HBCU college party that they have in that session.
That part. Hey, but all serious though. Hey, for real now, for folks, I know you all have pressing questions. A lot of you all have had the ideation that you want to come to Imperial session to compete. This is your opportunity to ask those pressing questions in order to get your units up and running and to bring some of that money back. Because I know that there's one particular unit that's in our temple that every year that brings home money. So, and that's the clown. And I tell you, I owe a lot of respect and stuff to Roly Poly. That represents not only Alpha Root, but he represents George. He represents the clown unit everywhere he goes and stuff. I'm a
What's
clown.
his government name?
He already called me
What's
this
his
year.
government
He
name?
usually calls me.
Robert Pemberton.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm like Roly Poly.
Yeah, he calls me. He calls me every year and lets me know. All right, Skywalker, I put my papers in. You know, I'll be there. Yes, sir. I know you'll be there. And I'm totally cool with that. I know that he's always gonna participate, and he is a blast.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let me make a quick announcement then.
Oh.
I know some people might know, some of the participants in the units may know, but the prize money this year increased.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Yes. So I was in our Imperial Treasurer, my administrator, Peter Rutledge, and Imperial Council thought, hey, all this time there hadn't been an increase in prize money, and there's a lot happening as far as the units growing, so on and so forth. So there was at least a 50% price increase from last year, and in some units there was 100% price increase.
And that's probably because people not competing. Uh-oh.
The money.
He didn't pay his internet bill.
He coming though. He coming.
He look like how folks be stuttering.
So,
and stuff like that.
I say that.
Hey, we need you to say it again.
Yeah, your internet going in and out.
Because you came in like you were trying to mix. So what you just said, can you repeat it, please, sir?
Yeah, how much of it did you miss? Did you miss the part about
the last part we heard was some of them got 100% increase. And then Jerome said something about participation, it decreased. That's why. And then you went to
no, no participation in decrease. Actually, it's increased.
Okay.
Yeah. We're the units are growing. The patrol band fund is in a good place. I think that there's going to be a lot of growth, especially this year. They've again, we have daughters in drill. We have daughters in marching. It's an awesome thing. I'm glad to see the daughters participating in a lot of this stuff. And the prize money is reflecting the growth. Definitely. Come on out. Look, sign up. That's the best way I can tell you. Of course, I'm partial because I'm the director of the Patrol Band Fund, but there is there's more than enough space and more than enough room for people to participate. Come on out, sign up. You're there, we're there, the money's there. What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Come on. And just in case you decide to not, at least come out and support the
Right.
temples and the courts
Right.
who are participating.
Right. I agree. I totally agree. So we have another question for you actually in the chat. So, Dr. Inger and colleagues, are mini car units built or purchased?
That would totally be up to you. If you have the wherewithal and the know-it-all to build your cars, sure. But most of the time, it's like there's a place where you could go, a site where you can go, you could buy mini cars. Hey, a lot of guys are getting, like, for example, when I was in the unit, that's when the three-wheel trike slider deals were real popular. Myself and another noble, we went and just bought those, and that's how we started as far as that was going. It's an easy enough thing to find out depending on what class you want to participate in mini cars, because it doesn't necessarily have to be a 4-wheel. It could be a 3-wheel. It could be it's a combination.
Okay.
So just a quick comment, and I've noticed that you said that there's more daughters that's participating in the drill on competitions and things. And I know last year they start if a daughter was in a type of unit, they could walk in the parade in their unit attire, if I'm not mistaken, right?
So I think that was acceptable then. But that may be one of the rule changes that I have to look into as far as the walking in. Is if you're in the unit and that's a criteria that has to be met as far as participation in the parade, then of course you're going to have to do it. But again, right now, some of that is still being ironed out because the daughters do have a different set of guidelines than the nobles have when it comes to that. So that's still working, but yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
So
shout out to Director TJ James. I think he's in your comments right now. He is the director of the Mini Motor Patrol.
okay. Congrats to Imperial Treasure and team for getting the prize money increased.
Yes, yeah. And let me tell you, that director, TJ, I got every chance I get, I have to give him his flowers. He has been very instrumental in helping to bring the department as a whole forward as far as technology wise, and even the universal letter of intent was a brainchild and concept of his, as far as in function of his. So yeah, shout out to TJ, definitely.
Okay.
Shout
So
out TJ, shout
out and stop giving me more tasks to do. But any final thoughts? I mean, I really had a good time. This was good. I got information. So any final thoughts?
If I have a final thought, it's going to always be participate. As a past potentate, and a lot of potentates know, it was always recruit, retain, reclaim. It's the same thing with the Patrol Band Fund. We want new blood. We need new blood. It's a great thing. Come on out. Again, it's for the nobles and the daughters. It's come out there, represent the courts and temples, show them some love. It's not cheap to be involved in this. So I want everyone, I would love to see everyone out there and celebrating the people who have decided to participate. That's all I got for you guys, man. Thank you for having me on. Real quick, like to shout out my guys in the Patrol Band Fund, my chief Derek Bailey, Vince, Joey, yeah, all my guys in the Patrol Band Fund. Thanks for all the help, everything that you do for us, for me. Hey, look, we're here just to serve and at the will and pleasure. So that's it. Thanks again for having me on. I hope I helped everybody out in their thoughts and questions.
Okay. All right. Appreciate you.
That was a good show. I learned so much. I'm gonna go buy me a pony.
A shell pony.
Listen, I'm up one day, 1 year. I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna be waiting. I'll be waiting.
We're gonna wait a while because I don't know what year it's gonna be. But listen, it was great information because a lot of people really don't even know when it comes down to Parade of Stars. Like you rarely have a lot of participation, and they really need to come out and see what they do because these nobles and daughters be putting in the work.
Yes.
I mean, for real.
I mean, talking about from practices with
Right.
For the marching units, and because you got to be on step. And
Right.
a lot of times they're being graded by Marines, and Marines are one of the strictest graders when it comes to the different competitions and
Yes.
stuff. So
right.
shout out to the Marines for their participation and stuff in order to support our organization when
Yeah.
we land in those.
I really need to show out and like show up for your temples and courts, even if it's not your own. If you don't even have a unit, still go and support. I promise you, it's not going to be something that you will regret attending. I promise you.
Exactly.
After I realized what was going on, I was like, this is pretty cool. And then them clowns. Now, if you don't like clowns, if they scare you, please don't.
Well, one thing about the clowns though, the clowns are one of the last ones to come in.
That is true.
To hit the floor. So you can come in and support those your marching, your drill.
Right.
Come out and support them and stuff. But when they say it's about time for the clowns, then you can exit stage left if that's what you do.
Ooh, Jerome last year when them clowns come out and somebody didn't know they were coming. I could have sworn it was a somebody coming to get us because they took off.
Well, and I'm trying to figure out what is about clowns that scares people.
You know, they got movies out there that scare you now. In the movies.
That's been coming out ever since I was
the one with the red balloon. What's his name?
Yeah, and I'm kind of impartial because when I came in, I became a clown as well and stuff. I just haven't been able to dress out in ages and stuff. But my ex-wife, and she was afraid of clowns and stuff, but I just couldn't figure out what it was. I thought it was maybe I don't know. Yeah, but whatever it is, we thank you all for coming in, supporting us for today. If you're interested in being spotlighted on our show, by all means, send your info to PR@AEAONMS.org so we can get you on the show.
And don't forget, we have the All Things Imperial session coming up next Saturday, April 3rd at 1:00 p.m. Come out, well, not come out, log in and see what we got to bring to you in regards to the Imperial session.
Okay, all right. Like I said, if you have any questions, hit us up. That's a wrap for me.
Well, no, we gotta shout out the next show.
Oh, that's right. The HBCU comes on 1 p.m. Eastern time.
1 p.m. today they come on. So please make sure to support HBCU. They will be live on YouTube as well, live on Facebook. So show support, y'all.
Yeah, I got a correction to get back to.
Really? I got a whole commanders trip I'm on that I'm ready to get back to.
So you just gonna rub that in, huh?
Yeah, because that pool calling my name.
See that.
Listen, and I'm so sad. Listen, when you pregnant, I did not know you got inches like this. Y'all, I had a comb this whole time. So when he went on break,
Wait a minute, hold on. You said when you pregnant, you got
I'm pregnant. I don't know what it is.
No. I understand. I'm tracking that. But you said inches.
My hair grew. Ladies, let them know in the comments. I don't know what it is. I guess it's the prenatals. Your hair is just soft and it grows.
Oh, I thought you were talking about inches is growing up or something. I didn't know.
All right. So that's how we get out of here. We want to thank you for tuning in. And until next time.
Hey, one team.
One desert. Georgia Strong.
We'll holler next time. See you next week.
Take.